Hi all, thank you for tuning into my channel. As an introduction, I am from Singapore and had migrated to Australia some couple of decades ago. I'm an ozone consultant and I take this opportunity to present to you a full course in ozone technology. This is a technology that you can never obtain through university or technical college. The technology has never developed extensively in the world, though it has increased in its application. This is an opportunity for you to learn the expertise, set up your own business or research. I qualified in BSc Chemistry, Biochemistry in honors, and both from the University of Singapore. I got my Masters of Commerce from University of New South Wales and a Juris Doctor from the University of Queensland. Other than that, I want to say that I have developed the know-how of ozone technology and I want to make sure anybody who is interested in this field can benefit from the course and enter in the field. I do not want to bore you with the, my experiences as yet, but I have provided them at the end of this session if you want to know or to be interested. I have given you the list of the advantages that will be available to anyone who is taking this course. This is a next generation technology. It has got a very high scope of expansion. It helps you understand the technology well, and that will allow you to continue applying techniques to improve the environment. If you're a customer, you will not be misled by salespeople into buying the technology you're not aware of. If you're an entrepreneur, you can develop this unique knowledge into a prosperous business venture. If you're a researcher, of course, you can research and introduce new applications in this field. If you're a doctor, you can do research in new applications in the medical side. Those who have prior knowledge in any of the topics may skip the same for the next topic. As you will note, most people, the mention of ozone is the ozone layer. This course serves to introduce you to the more valuable use of the ozone gas. With the serious climate change and environmental pollution with the use of chemicals, we must find ways to reduce and use of chemicals and protect the environment from damage. Ozone will substitute many chemicals and for uses as disinfectant and oxidant. The only byproduct of ozone treatment is oxygen, which is a product invigorating the atmosphere. The use of ozone will save huge costs in chemicals and application process in many fields and particularly is very environmentally friendly. This course has been prepared for students and scientific professionals wanting to gain specific knowledge in ozone and its applications. This will be a stepping stone for you to enter this unique technology, the field, and take advantage of being one of the early innovators in business. The author requests for those who are serious to register for the course. Each session will be published over a period of time, and the author will announce in advance to those registered. A small fee may be imposed for those who are registering for each session of the course. They'll have the opportunity to seek advice privately. Ozone has not developed significantly because of the suppression by vested interests, such as the chemical and pharmaceutical companies, that, of course, will lose the market if ozone gets its grip. Despite this, ozone application has grown and matured, but the technology has to expand rapidly as more and more people come to know of the technology. As I did mention, ozone technology, you can't get it from schools. They won't teach you in the universities, and the only way you can obtain uh, is probably working with some ozone companies. The application of ozone technology in the medical field currently is very, very limited, and many patients who could benefit have been compromised. in the field, particularly of microbiology. The presentation session is to provide an understanding and background knowledge for anyone sufficient to develop applications and do research. You would notice in this slide that I have virtually developed an application chart of ozone. This is just a summary of some of the applications, and it is not limited to these. I have grouped up together in one aspect is called a swimming pool and drinking water system. The next, I would expect to explain how ozone is applied in the wastewater and sewage treatment. The next one will be on cooling tower water treatment and a series of information on industrial chemical oxidation, electroplating, etc. Application of ozone in the agricultural field, hydroponics. Then you will have a preservation of sterilization of food. You have ozone application in air deodorization, and application of ozone in the medical and pharmaceutical fields. This particular subject on medical and pharmaceuticals, I will be quite limited. I will only give you some aspects of it, and I'm sure the doctors who hear this will be able to develop better. This presentation series will have about 36 sessions, each not exceeding 30 minutes. The course is extensive, and I do not want to overload information. Please note that I have spent considerable time to locate the information that would assist you in understanding the whole technology. This will include fundamental chemistry, biochemistry, biology, chemical parameters, and that are applicable in the technology. Those who already have sufficient knowledge in any of the sessions are welcome to skip them. There will be about 36 sessions. The first two sessions are describing the course details, and the next 13 sessions include the fundamental scientific information. And from section 14 onwards, you will be able to get the details of application of ozone. Each session will be added within 2 weeks of the earlier session. This session 3 will have some information about the history of ozone, how the ozone is formed in nature, and I've also provided you some methods of analysis of ozone that have been established. Session 4 will describe the ozone hole, how ozone is formed in the and how the ozone is destroyed for the formation of the ozone hole. We will then go into the toxicity of ozone, one that has been really exaggerated by the chemicals companies and drug companies. We will then go into the safety risks of the chemicals and of ozone. This session explains how ozone is used as a measurement device for determination of pollution in the atmosphere. We also provide information as to how ozone can be destroyed. Section 6 is fundamental chemistry. You will have some knowledge of structure of proteins, carbohydrates, and fats. What is ORP, its significance and its measurement, and free and combined chlorine, and what cyanuric acid is and how it will be applied. Section 7 introduces ion exchanges and how it works. A reverse osmosis or membrane filtration. It will also describe what is polarity, what is the meaning of solutions, colloidal solutions, flocculations, and denaturation. In this session 8, there will be further information on fundamental chemistry. You will be informed about the parameters in chemistry that is applied to ozone technology. Session 9 incorporates the fundamentals of biology and biochemistry. It incorporates the basic structure of cells, bacteria, fungus, cysts, virus, the mode of kill or inactivation of such. Section 10 will describe the structure and character of virus, RNA, DNA, how virus infects, and how it affects the biological cell. In section 11, I will be providing you the principle of the manufacture of ozone using UV, corona discharge, and electrolysis, some pros and cons. Section 12 will contain the manufacture, installation, and maintenance of ozone generators. In section 13, I will be giving you the general principles of application of ozone to liquids and some information of advanced oxidation process, which is an extension of ozone application. In session 14, I will be outlining to you the properties of ozone and how we'll utilize these properties in all the applications. In section 15, we'll have some physical properties of ozone, the formula, its solubility, and why it is so very highly reactive. I will also be giving you some basic reactions of ozone, and some information is how chlorofluorocarbons are destroyed by ozone, and at the same time, ozone is depleted. In section 16, this is where we will start our applications of ozone. The first application will be the chemical treatment of potable water, which will give you some information, what is the standard procedures, the parameters of treated water, and the process and the issues in the treatment of water when it comes to chemical treatment. Having known how water is treated by chemicals, now I'm proceeding now in section 17, how ozone is used for the treatment of potable water. I will give you some information, the application process, and will also give you the pros and the cons compared with chemical treatments and the limitations. This is the end of this session, session 1. Thank you for viewing this session. The next session, section 2, will continue the details of the programs and other topics as part of the course. Kindly express your like by clicking the like icon and preferably the subscribe icon if you wish to be informed of each of the future sessions. Thank you very much. Have a good day.